You're probably thinking to yourself, why is Mark holding a band and a dowel rod here? And I'm gonna give you the answer, but hold on a second. Why are you holding a band and a dowel rod? Okay, anyways. These are 3 things you can do before you front squat. Like I said, we're on the topic of warming up and not cooling down. However, this movement I'm going to show you with the band is friggin' awesome before you front squat to open up your lats, open up your triceps, and open up your forearms a little bit. So when you get into that front rack, it's feeling smooth, like butter on a bald monkey's head. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take an orange band here, medium band. I'm going to stand on it. I'm holding it with a supinated grip. It's called supinated, guys. If you want to remember that, it's like I'm holding a bowl of soup in my hand. See? Learn something new every day. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to lift my foot up, flip my hand around, and all of a sudden, I'm into this amazing stretch position. You'll notice my hand is up towards the ceiling. My elbow is in towards my body. I'm keeping my rib cage down, and then from here, I'm driving my elbow back like so. I can drop it down, drive it back, or I can just hold it in this position. I would hold each side for about a minute, okay? Keeping in mind that I want to keep my rib cage down, drive that elbow back, and that's pretty much it. It's very simple. You're gonna feel that through the whole front of your tricep, into your lat, and maybe in some other places. Your wrist might feel it a little bit too, but this is a great one to do before you front squat. So just a minute on each side. If you find that's way too intense and it feels like it's gonna rip your arm off, go with a lighter band. Pretty intuitive, all right? So I'm gonna do that on both sides for a minute. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do a little bit more of an integrated movement. Basically, all that means is I'm moving my lower body and my upper body at the same time. Crazy, I know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a big step back. I'm gonna rotate. I can rotate both ways, okay? And then I'm gonna step back up. I'm gonna step back, rotate one way, rotate the other, and step back, all right? So all I'm doing when I rotate this way is trying to reach back to my heel, and I can reach to the other side for my heel, and I'm gonna step forward, all right? Step back, reach, step forward. Really simple. It's a good one for opening your trunk up a little bit, opening up the obliques, and also stretching your hip flexors out a little bit and getting you a good warm up. So for this one, I would go 10 reps on each side, twisting both ways. And you'll notice when you go into your front squat, you're gonna feel a little bit more warmed up, ready to go. The last one also requires a prop. And that prop is, that's gonna be pretty heavy. And it's just simply gonna be a goblet squat to a press at the bottom. So this one is really gonna work on my thoracic extension, really work on my core stability, so that when I go into my front squat, where those 2 things are essential, they're gonna be ready to go. So basically all I'm doing, getting into my squat stance, all right, my elbows are down, I'm holding that dumbbell right under my chin, I'm gonna squat down, press out and hold for 3 seconds, come back in and stand up. I'm gonna squat down, press out and hold for 3 seconds, come in and stand up. One more time, all the way down, press and hold at parallel to the ground, come back in, stand back up. I would do 10 reps of that, all right? Go with a lighter weight. That was 20 pounds, and that felt pretty friggin' heavy. But that's gonna help you get your shoulders working a little bit, get the core working, get that thoracic extension going a little bit, so when you hop into your front squats, you're just gonna crush them, like I said. So remember guys, elbows lead from the bottom. Have fun with your front squats, and remember, let's be warming up before we train, not cooling down.